in the next part of this episode, our visit to Sister Art Studio. I'll give you all the information about the shop. Shelley and I were able to spend enough time there that I think you'll be motivated. Couple of links and things that will be included. I will include a link to the Ravelry group for Sister Art Studio, some events they have coming up this summer that I think are worth traveling to, even if you're not super local to Chicago. And go meet the owner, connect with her online. They're on Instagram and Ravelry. I highly recommend it.
She is also a pattern designer. She's got a couple of really cool patterns. You will see one of the most amazing things that she has designed that is perfect for any body type.
Yeah.
And it's light. It's a poncholette. And so just very lightweight and lovely. And you can just throw it on top of a tank top or a t-shirt and wear it with jeans or shorts. Gorgeous.
Shelley tried it on, and I wanted to cast it on
immediately.
It's beautiful. I'll link to that pattern. In the BrownBerry Chronicles podcast group on Ravelry, we have a lace along going on. Shelley is way ahead working on her Waiting for Rain shawl, and I'll post a picture of that. And the lace along would be a great excuse to cast on a new project from Sister Art Studio Design. So consider it. I hope you guys enjoy the next part of the episode, and we'll see you at the end.
Bye.
Bye. So, Lincoln Park, Illinois.
Oh, you just said the magic words.
Oh, yeah. So we found a pattern that was designed by Jamie. For this, it's like a shawlette almost in this size. Oh, okay. You knitted this one.
That pattern is from the Curls.
From the Curls book. Got it. So you knit this sample. I did. Let's get in close. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness.
And then actually, it's on Inside Out right now.
Oh, it is.
Which tells you it's reversible, because that was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. That was the
But I couldn't tell by looking at the patterning. Look, now beautiful. On this side, still gorgeous.
Three-dimensional texture.
Beautiful, beautiful,
absolutely
beautiful.
Stunning. I love this.
So well knit. So
Jamie is an amazing knitter.
Talk to us a little bit about this pattern. It's from the Curls book. What did you think of the pattern itself?
I love the pattern.
Yeah.
And the three-dimensional texture is something that's very common in Japanese knitting.
Oh,
and
interesting.
It is accomplished by knitting into the back loop of certain stitches and purling into the back loop on the wrong side rows. And that gives
I don't
you
do
a
a lot of
raised
pulling
texture.
through the back loop. That would be interesting.
That is interesting. That's stunning. And then you said this was stash.
It is stash yarn. It is Debbie Bliss Tosh Merino.
Love it, love it, love it.
Which I can tell is it's draped over
yeah.
my arm.
Right, but
and
it's
then
also
that's a good one.
How much did you use on this?
I used, I think, 4 balls.
Okay, probably about 200 yards plus. It's got to be.
Maybe 200 yards plus.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, I don't know how many people have stash like that, but I know I do.
Yes.
So,
well, because it's really nice.
Yarn that will give you a good stitch definition would be absolutely stunning.
And we all know how much I love fingering weight.
Yes, and that Tosh Merino does give a great stitch definition.
Stunning.
I've done cables in it before. Love it. So this book, Curls, is a book that's wraps and shawls and other things, right? I remember browsing it. And that's coming into the store soon, you said?
I've sold out of it 5 times already.
Wow.
We have a new shipment coming in.
That's impressive.
Okay, listen.
Hunter Hammerstein is the designer, the author. And the book is a series, I think there's 12 to 13 patterns, and they're all shawls that are knit from the tip to the end.
Got it.
And they splay out as they go.
So I didn't realize that there was...
And they're called curls
great.
because of the fact that it always curls.
That makes so much more sense. I didn't know that there was that theme to the items in the book.
What's the name of that feather one with the pinga?
Yes, that you just did, the Pincha shawl with the feathers. Very much like that.
Same kind of thing.
So did you... advertise that the book was coming, people heard about it, and she is a very...
We did a knit along with Actually, there was a fiber, there was a fiber that I introduced along with the knit along that was a limited edition colorway.
Oh,
and it
that makes it more exciting. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Yes, it's got your name written on it.
That would be fantastic.
So I sold out of it very quickly.
I can imagine. That's so good. I was saying that my local library has that book, but I would buy that.
So cute.
That was one of those things where you just try to knit through a bunch of them.
Look at this. This
Ooh, another discovery.
Unlike what we have, this is like the do-it-yourselfer where you have the little stickers and you can put your needle sizes on here like
to make your own organizer.
Yes.
There's a lot of great little things in here. I'm going to take some photos of some of the accessories and bags. Do you have different suppliers, Donna, for a lot of those things?
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, I probably have for accessories just 12 to 15.
So folks that bring in small batch items of things.
With yarns, oh my gosh, I have probably 10 different yarn reps.
Suppliers.
And each of them represent maybe 5 to 6 different companies. So.
Yeah. What would that life be like, Shelley, to just have people who bring you piles of yarn?
That would be amazing. And then if I could actually curate very cool sets of them, that would just completely make my life.
You would be so good at that.
No, I would spend all day deciding what would go in a kit.
Watch this space, people. You see that face? Okay, it's going to happen. I am a career enabler, and that's going to happen. I love it. Something fun is happening, guys.
Little stitch holders.
Donna.
These are for you.
We're getting goodies for Sister Arts Studio. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, these are so
We're getting goodies. You have to come and visit this awesome shop. Shelley's got hers open. Oops, sorry about that.
I do,
Let's see.
and there's like little compartments, and they come right off. It snaps right back in.
That's fine. I would love this for travel.
Yep.
Yeah, for all your stitch markers.
Yeah, that's happening.
And
Shelley has made
needles.
some gorgeous stitch markers. Now I know where they're going.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Donna.
Beautiful, Donna. Thank you so much.
Amazing. All right, you have to see this.
Okay,
because it's very different.
This is wet felting, and this is a process by which you are using pencil roving and wool roving and a little bit of silk roving for accent, and you're creating a wearable shawl piece.
This is incredible.
I will drape this, belt it, and then just kind of wear it as a vest.
Yeah, right.
It's reversible, but this process is using roving and bubble wrap and water and soap and agitation.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a great class. So we've been experimenting with this over the last few months as an adult class.
How's the response so far?
It's been fantastic. I've sold out of 4 classes already.
And I have to think that's something that no one has ever done before.
Well, it's very easy.
For many people.
It's very easy to do.
Yeah.
And after 2 hours, you have a finished product. The woman who teaches the class actually takes the piece home. It's partially felted in the class, and then she takes home the piece and finishes it up and brings it back a few days later.
That's incredible. The texture, I have to think the texture on this is not like anything else. And it's so soft. And the design, right? Everyone's going to have a different look, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which I love.
Because you are manually laying out the roving on a 9-foot-long table.
Ah.
And then there's 2 layers. You actually start with the pencil roving initially. And then once you've got the layer of pencil roving laid out, then you're going to use regular roving to lay over the top of it, and then the accent pieces are the silk roving. The white is the silk roving.
Beautiful.
And it gets rolled up into a large piece of bubble wrap, and then it's just a process of manually
agitating it,
rolling it, wetting it, rolling it, wetting it, and
totally worth it. This is a statement piece. I'm going to step back so you can see the whole thing. Oh yeah. And no one else is going to have anything like it, which has automatic appeal for us. Gorgeous, Donna. So that class is available now?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
great.
It's a Friday evening class. It's 2 hours. Materials are included.
Fantastic.
You're welcome to bring a bottle of wine with.
Aha!
Turn it into an event.
We're so moving here. That's what's going to happen. So that is a fun way to spend a Friday. Absolutely.
That we did as a knit along last summer.
That is beautiful, Donna.
And it's
I just love the
basically
look.
A big rectangle with holes in it for the
arms. Okay, yep. I can see that now. It's beautiful. With just enough patterning.
Yeah, just simple lace.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You could wear it closed like that too.
Lace, but this is really really a way of getting my students to expand their horizons.
Sure. That is such a beautiful accessory piece.
So I'm always looking for pieces that will fit petite all the way through, you know, medium to large.
I love that in something like that, you know you're going to end up with an item that's wearable for your body type, but then you're trying out stitch techniques, shaping, construction.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So look at this piece though.
What is that yarn? Yeah, I can see the construction
This is
now.
actually a sock yarn.
Okay.
Socrates. You just got her in.
Uh-huh.
But
That's my new obsession.
Basically a rectangle with holes in it.
That's wonderful.
Think about
Brilliant.
how simple that shaping is and how easy that is to
I
make.
love that.
And just enough in the lace patterning that looks like it's repetitive, but it totally suits the style of it. All
How to
right.
do my really sloppy center pull ball.
That's true. But they don't look sloppy at all. Shelley's working on.
I'm working on Waiting for Rain. I'm working a Knit Pick Stroll tonal in Thunderhead, which is a really cool.
To see this.
It looks like it's gray, but it's so many things. There's black and gray and almost a bluish steel and white. I mean, it's just so much going on in the color.
It's gorgeous.
Or
And
anti-color.
It's a combination of garter stitch and lace, so there's some interest, a little bit of technique within the project.
Not much technique right here.
Garter,
but
garter, garter. Which is beautiful in the tonal because the different color changes give it its own
yeah, it's
dimension.
really lovely. It gives it a lot of shading.
Love it. You can join her in this project if you like in the lace along. I might do that someday.
One day soon.
Eventually. It's going to happen. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that tour of Sister Art's studio. As you can see, we were pretty excited to be in there. We actually came home with some stash acquisitions.
We did. We are actually going to be doing the gradient
Oh, yes.
shawl. That
I'll
is
post
so
a picture of our
beautiful.
yarn choices for that. We decided to do that together.
And we picked the same colors to do too. So
I'm excited.
we're really going to have some fun with that one.
Yeah. We created our own knit along.
We did. We always
two.
do this. This is crazy.
And then we're going to suck you guys into it too. Why not? Why everybody? It's more fun with company.
Well, the story behind it is that we found this yarn that we loved, and I chose 2 colors, and Mars chose one of the colors and another complementary color. And then we took it all on a lunch break and had tequila.
It's true.
And guacamole and chips. And as we were admiring our lovely yarn purchases, we thought the 3 colors were just so stunning together.
That's true.
Wouldn't it be neat if we could go back to the store and see if they had a scale and could cut 2 of them that were not the same in half, and then that way we would have all 3 together. And Donna was gracious enough.
Thank you, Donna.
To do this for us. She is amazing. Go see her.
She's great. She
Seriously.
said, sure, I'll do that for you. So we spent another hour in the store, and she split it up for us, and now we each have all 3 colors, and we can make the same wrap that's going to be unique to us, and it'll be a souvenir of our trip.
Which has been great.
I love that.
And we were lucky enough we had 3 stores on our list, but we fell so in love with Donna and everything that we had in her store, and she's got a tiny store. Yeah. It's packed with amazing things. And she's such a wealth of knowledge, and her patterns are so great. You know, we have a thing about Not Your Grandma's Knitting.
Yes.
And so many of the samples that she has in there are young, modern, fun,
wearable,
interesting, fashionable.
Yeah.
They're all about doing really interesting and unique pieces.
Yeah.
So we just can't say enough about it. But because we spent so much time there, we could only make it to one other store on our list, which was Nina.
2 out of the 4 planned. That's how far we got.
I know.
It was worth it.
So we did go into Nina.
We did go to a store called Nina, which is a very nice, smaller yarn shop,
A little
but
bit more
same thing.
And luxury yarns.
Lots of fashionable wearable items in there though.
Beautiful.
And I will give the information to that shop as well because I think it's worth a visit. We were able to get some stash acquisition there as well.
They had just about all the shibui and all of the patterns set up just so you can actually see these gorgeous Japanese fabulous fashion
favorite
pieces. And I think the highlight of the store, besides the usual Brigos and MadelineTosh and just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I mean, we left a lot of trail of drool everywhere in that store too. But there was a yarn made of, what was that, possum?
It was New Zealand possum.
And it was stunning. Now, I know you're saying, possum, please. You've given me yak. You've given me this. That's crazy. Here's the neatest thing. We don't have any of it with us. We don't have the sample to show you. But the coolest thing about it was you hold it in your hand, and the colors were just spectacular.
Yeah.
But it had a certain feel to it. And then once you wash it, it is super wash. It fluffs and lofts.
Blooms like crazy.
Gorgeous. It was the neatest
and
thing.
So soft. To be a super wash yarn, to be able to wash and dry a yarn and then it comes out super soft and with the right kind of halo, not like the annoying kind with fur everywhere. Just a beautiful soft halo. It was incredible.
It was truly unique. And you know, we're going
myself for not getting some.
Well, we will be. We'll be calling. We've already sent an email to ask about a pattern. I've bought 2 patterns that I saw knit in there. I mean, the inspiration of this trip has been
incredible. We have found yarns we love that we haven't tried. We've reconsidered our feeling on lace weight garments. We have met the nicest people who have reminded us that there are people who do this fiber business really well, which is gratifying. So that's inspiring for us too, to see that people are using just their smarts to make a business out of their passion. And I love that. Shelley and I have talked about how could we turn this into a career. We could talk about this stuff for days on end. To hear someone say they've been open for 11 years in a neighborhood is pretty awesome, like Sister Art Studio. To go into Nina and see that there are things in there that folks of any age can knit really, but it entices people of all groups, all walks of life, all demographics to try this thing that we love so much. So it was really inspiring to see that too. It was fun. We are going to be knitting all the things.
We love West Knits.
We found
so much
excuses to keep knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting. Stephen West books, we're sharing these because in each book we found patterns. I was like, I have to knit that one. I want to knit that. So we're just going to share patterns from these. So I'm sure on Instagram and
you'll
Ravelry,
see a lot of really cool things that we are doing.
Stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed traveling with us. We sure enjoyed sharing that with you. We love doing this together. So get used to that face. She will be on the podcast again. Coming soon to a city near you, possibly. Who knows? And as always, connect with us in our Ravelry group on Instagram. You can email me at heybrownberry@gmail.com. And I hope you have a great week. Happy stitching.
Happy stitching.
Bye.
See you soon.